Hi guys, we will now discuss non-interest bearing notes with unequal installments. We will have a sample problem. On January 1, 20X1, ABC Corporation sold land costing 2,500,000 pesos for a 3-year, 3 million pesos non-interest bearing note receivable due as follows. So as we can observe, there are three due dates. For December 31, 20X1, there's a due date for 500,000 pesos. For December 31, 20X2, the amount of installment that will be due is 1 million pesos. And finally, on December 31, 20X3, the amount of installment that will be due is 1,500,000 pesos, which is total of 3 million pesos. The prevailing interest for this type of note is 12%. So what kind of note is this? This is a non-interest bearing note. Kasi number one, it does not have a stated interest rate. Wala siyang stated interest rate. Therefore, this is a non-interest bearing note. Next is collection of principal. The collection of principal is unequal installments. Hindi equal ang installments na makokolekta natin every December 31 or every end of the period. So this is unequal installments. What is the implication if unequal ang installments? Ganito. Pag unequal ang installments, can we use annuity formulas? Pag hindi equal ang installments, the answer is no. We cannot use the annuity formula since unequal installments ang makokolekta natin. So what is the implication if unequal ang installments? Pag unequal ang installments, we need to manually solve the PV of 1 for every year. So, the first step is to find the present value. Since hindi equal ang installments, manual ang pag-compute natin ng present values for every year. So it means that for 20X1, kailangan natin mag-compute ng PV formula for 20X1, for 20X2, and 20X3. So therefore, there will be 3 separate calculations. And what we will do afterwards is we will add the answers of the 3. So ganun yung approach na gagawin natin dito. So first is December 31, 20X1, 500,000 pesos. This is 1 year from now. Or this is 1 year from now. So ang gagawin natin, 1.12 times negative 1 or 1.12 raised to negative 1. 500,000 pesos times 1.12 raised to negative 1. So the PV factor here is 0.892857. This is the PV factor. It's 0.892857. So ang gagawin natin, 500,000 times 1.12 raised to negative 1. The present value is 446,429. For December 31, 20X2 naman, since this is 2 years, from December 31, from January 1, 20X1 to December 31, 20X2, 2 years. 2 years. So therefore, ang 1 million, i-multiply natin sa 1.12 raised to negative 2. So 1 million times 1.12 raised to negative 2, the present value of this is 797,194. And then, etong 1.5 million for December 31, 2023, makokolekta natin to 3 months from now. We will be able to collect this 3 years from now. Therefore, sa formula natin, 1,500,000 times 1.12 raised to negative 3. So therefore, the present value for December 31, 2023 is 1,067,670. And the next thing that we will do is we will add the present values of for 20x1, 20x2, and 20x3. So when we add all, the present value is 2,311,293. This is the present value of the note. 2,311,293. And then next, we will now do an amortization table. So since this is installments, or this is in installments, by December 31, 2023, the present value will become 0. Kasi by December 31, 2023, wala na tayong receivable. Wala na tayong receivable by 20x3. Therefore, pababa ng pababa ang present value as we collect the installment. So, mas bumababa ang present value as we collect the installments. So, what we will do here is, to compute the interest income, what we will do is multiply present value times the effective rate or market rate. So this is what we will do. Present value times effective rate, 2,311,293 times 12%. The interest income for 20x1 is 277,355. And then the difference between the collections and the interest income, that will be our amortization. So the difference between 500,000 and 277,355, our amortization is 222,645. And then, etong 222,645, we will deduct this from 2,311,293. Therefore, on December 31, 20x1, our present value is 2,088,648. And then, ito, we will multiply this again by 12%, 2,088,648 times 12%, that will be 250,638. So collections minus interest income, our amortization is 749,362. Therefore, by December 31, 20x2, our present value will become 1,339,286. And then for 20x3, 1,339,286 times 12%, that will be 160,740. And then the amortization is 1,339,286. And then wala nang matitira. By December 31, 20x3, the present value is 0. And then, next, let's now go to the journal entries. So sa journal entries natin, debit notes receivable, 3 million pesos. Credit land, 2,500,000 pesos. And unearned interest income, 688,707. So again, yung unearned interest income, paano natin nakuha ang 688,707? This is the difference between 3 million, which is the face amount of the note, minus 2,311,293. Therefore, our unearned interest income is 688,707. So as of the moment, hindi pa nagbabalance ang debit at credit. So what will be our squeeze account? Our squeeze account is loss on sale of land, 188,707. Bakit loss on sale of land? How much or what is the cost of the land that we sold? We sold land with a cost of 2,500,000 pesos. And then, how much is the consideration that we received? Magkano ang consideration na natanggap natin? We received 2,311,293 pesos, which is the present value of the note. Therefore, lugi ka. Because you gave up 2,500,000. However, you only received a consideration of 2,311,293. Therefore, this is a loss on sale of land. So that is for the journal entry for January 1, 20X1. And then next, on December 31, 20X1, the company will recognize interest income. Debit unearned interest income, 277,355. Credit interest income, 277,355. Because we already earned the interest. So because of that, we need to do this, or we need to record this journal entry. And then, for December 31, 20X1, you will be receiving the first installment. Or you can now collect the first installment worth 500,000 pesos. Therefore, debit cash, 500,000 pesos. Credit note receivable, 500,000 pesos. And then, for December 31, 20X2, we will recognize again interest income. So debit, unearned interest income, 250,638. Credit, interest income, 250,638. And then, on December 31, 20X2, we will be collecting the second installment. So that's why we will debit cash, because we will receive cash worth 1 million pesos. Credit note receivable, 1 million pesos. And then for the last year, 20X3, again, we will recognize interest income. So we will debit unearned interest income, 160,714. Credit interest income, 160,714 pesos. And then finally, the last collection or last installment collection. So for 20X3, debit cash, 1,500,000 pesos. Credit note receivable, 1,500,000 pesos. So therefore, by 20X3, it is expected na wala ka ng receivable. By December 31, 20X3, wala ka ng receivable. Kasi lahat ng collections natanggap mo na. So that's it for the journal entries. And then, again, important concern for installments is this: current and non-current portion. So let's have an example. On December 31, 20X1, the present value of the note is 2,088,648. So how do we present notes receivable, especially if it is installments? The principal is collectible in installments. So pag ganun, pag ang principal collectible in installments, the current portion will be presented in the current asset, and the 1,339,286 will be presented in the non-current portion. So, etong 749,362, this will be presented under current assets. Why? Kasi you will be able to collect this 12 months after December 31, 20X1. You will be able to collect this already within 12 months after December 31, 20X1. Therefore, ang 749,362, this will be presented in the current portion. Meanwhile, the 1,339,286, this will be presented in non-current assets. Bakit sa non-current assets i-represent ang 1,339,286? Because this is collectible beyond 12 months after December 31, 20X1. Kasi etong 1,339,286, makokolekta mo pa to 20X3 pa. 2 years from now mo pa makokolekta to. Therefore, this will be presented in the non-current asset section. To double check if this is correct. So try to add 749,362 and 1,339,286. So when you add both of them, the answer will be 2,088,648. Ito ang magiging sagot. So again, if we're talking about notes receivable with installment collection of the principal, be aware that there might be a necessity for you to separate magkano ang current portion, which is, in this case, 749,362, and non-current portion, 1,339,286. Okay? So, that's it for December 31, 20X1. Just in case you are curious. Just in case you are curious. What if we are preparing the financial statements for December 31, 20x2? What if we're making the FS for 20x2? How much is the current portion? How much is the non-current portion? So if that is the case, the current portion is 1,339,286. Walang non-current. Bakit when we prepare the financial statements for December 31, 20x2, bakit wala ng non-current portion? If we plan to prepare the FS for 20x2. Kasi the 1,339,286, it is already collectible next year, which is 20x3. So because of that, kasi itong amount na to, collectible na siya next year. So the whole 1,339,286 will be presented in the current portion. So ano na siya? Lahat ng to, current portion na, wala ng non-current portion. Okay? So that's it for non-interest bearing notes with unequal installment collections. So I hope that you learned something today, and thank you so much for listening.